welcome to March's edition of Watch Me Suck at Bowling for 2024. Coming to you from Grant Street Candlepins, Leominster, Massachusetts. Yep, this is the moment that I'm glad I had this thing built is, the money ain't really there, and you haven't seen too many live bowling videos lately. Well, that's because every place is getting ridiculously expensive. You're not going to see them from Gardner 10 pins anymore because they got rid of their dollar amount per game. It's now $30 an hour, so I can only afford to do the show, and then that's it. So, yeah, work's supposed to be picking up, but I'm now hitting that point that the reserves are running low, so yeah, this is that other reason, as I said, that we built this one. I have it too. When money's low, we at least can continue the show somewhere. And that's at the home lanes here. Which, if you've seen any of the live streams, the high single is now 119. It was 115 at one point. That's the bottom. 321 the triple. But in terms of the real game, in real places, here are the highs and lows as of now. In the land of the Candlepins, 148 Putnam Street Lanes, Fitchburg. 44 French King Bowling Center. Land of the Ducks. 147, a point lower. And then we have the 58 from North Chelmsford Lanes. Moved the pin cam out of the way and everything was fine from there. And then the land of the 10 pins, 169, not a point higher from Gardner 10 pins. And the low of 26 is a real number. Doing the Jason Belmonte and it didn't work. And those are highs and lows as of now. It's not fully set up, but I put pin cam in a slightly different place so you don't see my back every time. So that's different. And the other thing is you're not going to see the only thing professional about these videos. But I do have, similar to the pins, the house balls, which came from Masons. And with that being said, and now it's time for those famous words you've been waiting for. Even with a much shorter distance to the head pin, it's now time to watch me suck at bowling. Game 1, frame 1, ball 1. And somebody asked, so I'm going to state it while I'm thinking about it. Someone was mentioning it's weird to see that I'm below the lane. Well, there's only at the least 6'4" clearance here. So if anybody were playing here and stood here, some people wouldn't be able to stand up. Plus, the elevated lane allows for a pit. So, some people wondered why I'm lower than the lane. That's why, low clearance. So anyway, frame 1, game 1, ball 1. And here we go. Ball 2. Ball 3. So we start with a 9. And for those of you who like the pin setters, here's everyone's favorite of all, the GF2 in action. There you go. Frame 2, ball 1. Ball 2. Ball 3. Eight is great.
So far, we're off to an okay start. We got a 9 and 1, and then an 8 and 2. So far, we're at 17. A little lackluster, but halfway decent.
Frame 3, ball 1. Ball 2. And we get ourselves a spare. Frame 4, ball 1. El Stinko, the bonus ball. What will the bonus be? Oh, the 7 fill ain't too bad. The split kind of is, though. Ball 2. Maybe if I hit the kingpin and the wood might do stuff. Let's see. Ball 3, or just miss. We'll take a 9er.
Those 2 frames were pretty good. We got the spare in 3, making that diamond disappear. And then we got a 9 and 4, the first ball knocking down 7 with that baby split. We're doing okay with 33.
Frame 5, ball 1. Ball 2. Ball 3. Ten. Frame 6, ball 1. Ball 2. Ball 3. I guess it'll be 9er.
Those 2 frames weren't too bad. We got a 10 and 5, and then we got a 9 and 6. We now stand at 62.
Frame 7, ball 1. Ball 2. Ball 3. Ten. Frame 8, ball 1. Ball 2. Ball 3, the old pray and spray, even though there's only 2 pieces of wood. Eight is great.
Those 2 frames were halfway decent, just slightly worse, but not by much. We got a 10 and 7 and an 8 and 8. We're currently standing at an even 80.
Frame 9, ball 1. Ball 2. Ball 3. Clip the rear one for the 9. Last frame, ball 1. Ball 2. Ball 3, let's try that again. And we end on a whimper with a 7.
Looks like we end with a whimper, but the game was definitely not bad. We got a decent 9 and 9, and things kind of fell apart with the whiff in ball 2 on the last frame, getting only 7. Ending with, again, a nice decent score of 96. That concludes week 1 of 4 for March 2024's edition of Watch Me Suck at Bowling from Grant Street Candlepins, Leominster, Mass. This is George F551 saying hope you enjoyed and have a good one.